Age of Mythology Retold is officially getting esports. Well, at least we are looking at an initial attempt. As your local esports enthusiast, I'm very pleased. All the official page links are in the description. Prior interviews with the developers have brought up already that some of the design elements like repeatable god powers and manually triggered unit abilities lend themselves to good esports experiences, so now we have confirmation that they are enthusiasts themselves indeed. Bombastic gameplay being more fun should be true for both players and spectators, and I would argue also for more casual players outside of the esports context. Of course, the event in question is the latest Red Bull Vololo. The main event will take place October 3rd to 6th in Spain. Age of Empires 1, 2, and 4 are all featured as well, of course. Prize pool for Age of Mythology is $10,000. This is not bad at all, but is dwarfed by the prize pools of the other games. Hopefully viewership will be massive and lead to greater esports investment from Red Bull and Microsoft in the future. I would love to tell you how to qualify, but at the moment there are no official details about this. There was a rumored leak, however, about 2 players getting an invite and 2 qualifiers via online events. We will see when there is official info, but I do hope the players will be assigned based on merit through their tournament performance. I would personally recommend having show matches on the side with well-known faces in the Age series and injecting these as pre-recorded footage throughout the event when the different games have a break. Supposedly though, we will know more if there are Age of Mythology news during the Summer Game Fest, which is a June 8th and 9th event. It would make sense to have a beta well ahead of October and launch at least a month earlier to give enough time for the qualified players to potentially get a visa to Spain if they are not EU citizens. As for my own plans regarding Age of Mythology esports, I will be back with the team at MetaPlace to hosting Age of Mythology events regardless of how big Vololo gets in the future. Red Bull's events are yearly at best, so we really have a huge time window and smaller scale niche to fill with regular events. Before Retold releases, I still hope to run at least one minor event. We have been on a pause due to some website reworks, with the goal of bringing a player tier list to our community that updates every time someone beats their opponent in an event. This will then make short-term seeding very easy and objective for qualifiers, while we can rely on the good old league leaderboard for our main events. Even more importantly, we can objectively separate players into different leagues by skill bracket, so that we can offer league experiences with opponents of a similar level. For Retold itself, depending on launch timing, I will plan a larger opening event for both the Supremacy and Deathmatch modes. I'm thinking around 1 grand prize pool each plus community contributions. That's in pounds sterling, by the way, which means roughly $1,250 each. After those launch events, we'll transition to 4 or 5 month leagues. If this sounds interesting to you, make sure to subscribe here as well as on the MetaPlace YouTube channel and create an account on the MetaPlace website so that you can sign up to the event when the time comes. I will cover community replays and third-party event casts, as well as post my own matches and guides here on my personal channel, while my esports events will be on the MetaPlace channel. I would also strongly recommend you to subscribe to Boyd and AOL Iron Maiden for even more Age of Mythology esports. Both are great event hosts and casters, and currently much more active than myself. Anyways, I'll be back soon.